Salutation, darlings. Zorwing here in one hell of a rush because we are returning to Honkai Star Rail like a shooting comet. Because travelogue, Tales is fantastic. I would love to do this. Dudes, I have 5 hours. But wait, what's this? Keep playing the Trailblaze mission to unlock. Ooh, I thought I had time. It turns out I had a lot less time than I thought. I mean, this ends in 4 hours. This ends in 7 days. Some things have time, and I just somehow forgot about this. I lost track of time. And anywho, we're doing main story quest. This is the soonest I could do it. It's as simple as that. I will be eating in the background. I'm gonna have to not do that. Like, just stop and go do something else. Okay, that's the last one. I'm not gonna hit anymore. We are gonna speed run this. The Eon of Ho-Oh. Ooh. Whew. Yes. Today's dinner, mac and cheese. Absolutely delicious. But yeah, no. This is priority. Mac and cheese is secondary. I did actually start. Yes, I did.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
No kidding.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
She must have divined it was the right time.
Time is of the essence.
No
The
kidding.
most important task for the Xianzhou Luofu is suppressing the Stellaron. General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights. He would have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the General didn't make us go with the Knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people, it's tough to bear.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor.
Oh?
Centuries ago, an Emanator of Abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the Ambrosial Arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights.
Oh.
For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
I'm gonna say, well, victory.
I think so too. I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that.
There might be more to do.
Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
Nope, I have control. I did not want control. Oh.
Be careful. Those monsters are pretty tough.
Dog? Not the dog. Does the dog die? I said I wouldn't get distracted.
Look, there's someone over there. Here! There are still survivors here.
You're not the Knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
We're reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements.
Hello,
Jing
Minnow.
Yuan is truly running out of options.
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us. And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
How cool.
Hurry! Leave here! I can't control myself anymore!
You chose the wrong.
Here is thunder!
What a headache.
Follow my charge.
The lives of short-lived species
Oh.
are so fleeting.
Not the dog.
Why seek death?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh,
Lance at the ready.
bad dogs. Oh, interesting. They come in at the same like health the other has.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Don't mess with me. Who's next? I'll end your misery.
Nothing.
Oh, no.
Was that it?
I was like, not the dogs, but apparently these are bad ones. This is the first ever case of a bad dog.
So you are afraid of me. I'll end your misery. What a headache. Who's next? I'm on guard.
Why did you come to the Xianzhou? To seek immortality?
Disappear
You
among
don't
the
have
sea of
to appease
butterflies.
Jingwen.
Illusions of the
The
past.
disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
Not a scratch.
Rude.
Follow my charge.
I am trying to get
It's
through
thunder.
this as quickly as possible.
Let's settle this. Repay.
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery.
Conflict is pitiless.
I'll end your misery.
Alright, another one gone, and another one down, and another one bites the dust.
Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. I don't have much longer. Go. The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
He stops talking. It could be because he is exhausted, or he's waiting for you to leave him be.
Let's go.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this? Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
No, they straight in the face of a falling cloud, and expression of agony is frozen in his face. Their scar of age with cluster of mutated branches. Oh.
Rainbow's blessing. You're not disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Stop moving around. Let's see if there's a way to help you recover faster. Come on, take this. It'll help with your injuries.
For a moment, you're right on my semi forward now, hindsight, outward species.
Thank you. All of you. I feel much better now. Thank goodness you're here. The garrison is up ahead. Are you heading there now? I'll wait there for you.
Just because we're rushing doesn't mean can't lend a moment to help. However, getting into pointless fights.
Who goes there? Show yourselves! Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? Master Diviner prophesized your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances.
Poussin is here?
Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious.
No kidding.
It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Cienjo, plotting to overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of. The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from the troops here.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest.
Oh my gosh.
Have you talked with these disciples, benefactor? What do you make of them?
Not yet.
Why would they betray the LeFou? I don't understand.
It was so close. So close. Even seasoned soldiers of 3 centuries were turned into twisted beings. I was almost.
But this is different from all our previous battles. Captain, even our own comrades may become our enemies this time.
Every Cloud Knight knows what they must do if their comrades become Mara-struck. Don't forget your training.
But this shouldn't be happening! We're still so young. We're not old enough to be stricken with Mara yet.
There are records of such a phenomenon in the Cloud Knight's martial doctrine. Those who come into contact with the Plague's author become Mara-struck instantly. I never thought the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were real, or so close to us.
I don't know how many more of our soldiers will...
just felt there were enemies all around me. I only felt hatred. I wanted to kill everything in my path.
Oh. Oh, capture disciple. Is that the one that we fought? No. Gladness standing next to the captive. Step aside after you explain your identity and show him the general.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through. This part needs to be recorded as testimony.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring.
About Stellaron?
That shining seed? I've seen it. So beautiful. If you gaze into it, there's a voice inside that speaks to you.
Do you still remember Cocolia?
The Master said we could inject new life into the Ambrosial Arbor with it. I didn't believe it at first. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species, yet the Arbor showed no signs of resurrection. But look upon it now. Only the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. Yes, yes, the mighty Sanctus Medicus, the abundance. So you witnessed it too? The Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Magnificent. In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot recall, Sanctus Medicus the Abundance gifted the Ambrosial Arbor to the Xianzhou Luofu. With that sacred tree, humanity realized many miracles. The fallow earth, the western soapberry, the altered flesh. But that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. But soon we will return to the glory of the Befall era. You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought with us. They are only minor gifts of the Ambrosial Arbor.
Shut it, rambling rodent. The Cloud Knights will root all of you out soon.
What did you do to the Cloud Knights?
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus to eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence, a life of true freedom. I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life is too short for you, isn't it? I can help you.
Don't listen. His words are poison.
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the abundance, you short-life species would never be able to endure the transformation.
Alright. There's always a draw of immortality.
Have you talked with these disciples, Benefactor? What do you make of them?
Feel sorry for them.
They brought this upon themselves. The Xianzhou Alliance forbids anyone from accessing forbidden knowledge regarding immortality. They should have thought about whether they were capable of paying the price when seeking the power of an eon. Xianzhou natives are more afraid of immortality than they are of the days coming to an end. They received eternal life as they had desired, but are doomed to a fate more terrifying than death. The abundance played a cruel trick on them.
Oh, right, becoming Mara struck. So essentially, you can live forever, but you will eventually lose all that you are. There's a ghastly paleness in the face of this resident Cloud Knight. As you approach him, he nods his head in salute.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat.
Alright, we'll get straight to it. How's the situation?
We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the Plague's author.
Yoshi.
Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us.
But
Then, after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another.
they became Mars-struck.
Curse it. What Sanctus Medicus sorcery did they use on us? The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost to the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
Master Diviner, you're back.
Hey, girly.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now.
Why didn't you tell us about the disciples earlier? Please tell us the whole truth.
Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves. It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples had remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult?
Is this a segue into us joining the fray?
Sharp as always. I knew we'd spent too long around the Master Diviner. Now we're predicting the future. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there.
Oh, wasn't expecting that.
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield? We're not? Jingyuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me.
What tricks are lying in her sleeve?
After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the arbor poisoned their minds. So they pursued it. Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
Is that what's making them Mars-struck?
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion.
An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
A perfect
This is why the
headquarters.
Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one can know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you.
The smoke can't affect us?
Indeed. This demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The ambrosial arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the general would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General Jingyuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality, one step at a time.
Is this the only way?
Rather, only this way leads to the known best result. If we can afford to choose, then none would choose to leap off a cliff. Besides, this is not my decision alone. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Appreciate it. Alright, so we have our objective. Our objective.
What? It's not too late to practice holding my breath. Only a handful of converted alchemists and healers. They can drive fantastic creatures into battle and strengthen their bodies with medicinal pellets. But they are no match for the Cloud Knights. That's why they decided to spread this demonic vapor. There is a gulf in strength between us, yet they still emerged into the open and rebelled. Something isn't right. They must be waiting for some shift in fortune. I will come at once when the crucibles are doused and the smoke dissipates.
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering. Wait, Miss Tingyun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Your life is more important, Miss Tingyun. Go back. We can...
We can handle it from here.
Seems like the smoke is getting thinner.
Not thin enough. We need to hurry.
There it is. Divine.
Oh.
What was that? Firewood.
Wait! We still haven't doused the...
Who goes there?
Yay! We did it! Can't see the smoke anymore.
Excellent. I'll lead my troops to the rendezvous.
Now who?
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
She reminds me of Coca-Cola.
Don Shu. It's you.
I've met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Lafu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the Ambrosial Arbor first descended, nor did we witness its miracles. But we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice.
Oh, we fight.
Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials want.
Show no mercy.
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
You chose the wrong enemy.
There's no time to lose.
Holy nugget. Hello.
What a headache.
Welcome.
I'm on guard.
Ah, yes.
Receive divinity. Repay.
Finally getting
I
around
see
to
you
this.
off.
Here, this thunder!
I'll
Right.
end your misery.
I was like, I have plenty of time, and then I noticed one of the what are they called? Yeah, one of the blue events was like, oh yes.
Hear my call.
Master Disciple.
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
They're a pretty boss. Weird. Hopefully spell. Okay, you can get rid of it.
Conflict is pitiless!
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Receive divinity.
Nice teamwork.
Repay. Bloom.
1,000 thanks.
I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Here, this thunder! Show no mercy.
Yes. I'm like, who needs any other
Lance at
healer
the
when you
ready.
have Lucha?
You chose the wrong enemy.
Follow my charge.
Conflict
Yeah,
is
I was
pitiless.
like, I wasn't expecting him to be able to just like casually heal.
Who's next?
Receive divinity.
Nice teamwork.
Bloom.
Thanks.
Repay.
Just doesn't heal. Just all casually like only you can.
This thunder!
It's time.
Nothing
I'll
major.
free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Actually, what is that? It faded.
What a headache.
Oh.
The ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that
Oh, we were lied to.
Pantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction. Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within.
Wait.
What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance.
Surely understand the lesson of destruction.
I was gonna say, is she possessed?
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself.
Oh.
Lord Ravager. Eternal sight of to set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Miss Yoon, is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be? Calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Top 10 things I wasn't expecting.
Show no mercy.
So you are afraid of me. Who's next?
I'll free you from your chain.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions
Just
of the
her
past.
seeing her head like tilt on its axis was a level of creepiness I was not expecting today.
Lance at the ready.
You chose the wrong enemy.
So he's in there just gone, no. Oh no.
Here
Poor
is
lady.
thunder.
Don't mess with me.
You are fortunate that Zephyr and Selenova never set their gaze upon They have no
You heard her neck crack? Yes, I've barely heard indeed.
But since that stand giant has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I eternal sleep. My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends will.
Lance at the ready.
I'll see you off. Bloom.
Nice teamwork.
Who's next?
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Don't mess with me.
I'll free you.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Like,
Illusions of the past.
Eternal sleep. The dead return. Follow my charge. Here is thunder. Time. Show no mercy.
Not a scratch. I'm on guard.
What a headache.
oh,
Lance at the ready.
when your healer needs healing.
There's no time to lose.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Alright, I forgot. Like, it's been a while since I've, like, played
I'll free
Star
you.
Rail.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Okay.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And What was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other Nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
Seems so.
I don't believe so.
Oh?
Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
That is to say, Ting Yun.
You're saying that the real Ting Yun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting Yun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Fantilia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen? Planting a Stellaron in the Luofu? All part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve. Let's make haste. That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable. What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large.
Ting Yun.
It all happened so suddenly. But looking back, I think Mr. Yang was right. Ting Yun was behaving strangely. She was fascinated with the Abundance's creations.
Since she was an Amicastor dispatched by the Skyfaring Commission, it's evident that there must indeed be a person with her name in the commission. We'll have to let the Cloud Knights get to the bottom of what happened to the real Ting Yun. As for the Ting Yun who accompanied us all that way, it's like what Mr. Yang said. Her appearance was designed to sow seeds of doubt among us. We cannot allow ourselves to fall into her trap.
Well, time's of the essence. Goodness. Stuff be going on, people's necks be cracking. Okay, good. The Alchemy Commission.
Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem.
Oh, you could say
It's
so.
been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit. I didn't lie to you, right?
She did.
I told
No
you
idea.
I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though we did take a bit of a detour.
A bit.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Sushang.
There is she.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
Yes, bye for now. Hey, he got a message from us. The Cloud Knights invited us to go with them. Your homeland's got some really big crucibles. The elixir furnace. I mean, you're there. Missions failed to send.
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them? And what happened to Blade? I've delayed for too long. I need more information.
What's up? Go where? The Lafu is under lockdown. The Cloud Knights operation isn't over yet. Relax. When the fight is over, I'll personally escort you and Mr. Locha home.
Right, I forget that Donghung is, technically speaking, a local.
You haven't been back home for a long time, have you, Master Danhung? As home draws nearer, so our feelings grow stronger. I can see it in your eyes. Do you want to leave? Then do it now. The Cloud Knights will soon check our identities. I have somewhere else to be. I've tarried here too long.
Where are you going?
I'm a traveling merchant. I have one more deal to see through.
I'm curious at what's in his coffin.
Thanks to those heroes, I managed to pull through. Could those guests of the General be the Galaxy Rangers of...
This is the place where we were. This is the bastard we talked to.
The Master must have failed to summon the protection of Sanctus Medicus. Her will must have wavered. Just you wait. I'll show you the blessing of Sanctus Medicus.
This is the dude that we pitied. This is the cruel robot that we passed by. This is the place that we were at once upon a time. This is the way we went last time.
Sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you. I need to be careful. If I alert the Knights, they might take an interest in me.
Rip.
What a huge cauldron.
Past Echo.
This Orient cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide, and refines it into medicinal pellets.
Something is going on with the hunt. Going down.
All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more young master.
Uh-huh. But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one.
He's
with
the avatar.
endless potential. Yet, Cloud Hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Mirajako? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories... No.
All the elixir crucibles. You are.
All the elixir crucibles do something. I'm not sure why I wasn't expecting it to echo. Can't go that way.
They say that you're a longest power incarnate. Is that true?
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the scions of permanence.
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge. No need to feel aggrieved. Vidyadhara go through cycles of life and death, existing forever in this world. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Please, take care of me.
These are the dragon people.
Surging power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder. Something terrible is happening in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were. It seems you already made your decision. There's a vessel bound for Scale Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
Sounds so disappointed. Dong Hung, guided by echoes of the past. How fascinating.
He's here.
Uh-oh.
Right on time.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling... It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here. It's time to pay the price! It's time! You think changing form will help you escape? I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I've nothing to do with your past. Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch.
Huh? Hey! Kid!
You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Kafka standing in the distance looking at
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Dun, dun. Oh!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop!
Oh.
You.
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara. Imbibitor Lunae.
What?
You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice.
This kid is just like... Wait, who's the boss? Who are we fighting? Are we fighting everyone?
I've heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters. Now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Come get me.
I've no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way!
Do not be afraid.
Destroying all flying swords. Something about this mantle.
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins.
Oh, boy.
Fail to send you.
I sense a storm.
What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy? Fail to send you.
I wonder if the others are okay. Just quick.
Let's
Shit.
You two just won't give up. You only have one choice.
So familiar. Did she teach you? You deserve no mercy.
Gosh.
Can't delay any longer. I didn't wish to harm anyone. But there's no other way. Forgive me.
This isn't over.
No kidding.
All of you listen to me. Stop.
Kafka says chill, so you gotta chill.
Well, Lady, are you satisfied?
Hmm.
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Lawfu's hotshot general.
This is a group.
General!
He's like, you're doing fine, kid.
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou. And yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time.
Big brother's angry.
It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together?
I remember my cousin once telling me that there were planned 5-star versions of 4-star characters. I think I'm starting to understand.
Luminescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-lived species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Danheng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you,
You did, but to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Danfeng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Danfeng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Luofu.
I may not be capable of the things that Danfeng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin?
What did he do?
Had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact? I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Danfeng is no more. Now, there is only Danheng. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. Go. Your friends are waiting for you. I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion. The hunt is far from over. Yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath. Even if it means the end of the Law Fu.
Well.
Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Fantalia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more. Do you know something? When Don Fong committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The senior Vidyadhara hated you, yet did not dare to kill you. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Don Fong against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadhara were sure of their scheme, but you cannot hide fire with paper.
Hey, it's us.
Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go. I sense a storm.
Tough luck running into me.
Grace.
This is our chance.
You're annoying.
Heaven's Surge. Rise.
This is our chance.
Nice.
Here, this thunder!
Told you I could fight. Here. Try that again.
The times are changed. Heaven's Surge.
That was such a cool attack.
Rules are made to be broken.
Follow my charm. Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
You can't run.
Heaven's Surge. Rise.
This is our chance.
My turn. Phew.
Heaven's Surge.
There's no time to lose.
Try that again. Tough luck running into me. Here.
Heaven surge. Rise.
Jing Yuan, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The seat of divine foresight relayed the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's Author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Huh? Is that Don Hung? You are Don Hung, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
It's me.
So...
Oh.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests. When you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious.
Perfectly reasonably cautious.
It is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared.
You don't say.
In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Luofu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Fantilia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Don Hung and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew.
Of course.
Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Aww.
Don Hung?
Thank you, Don Hung.
Ah, we were playing as Dong Hung.
How am I still one of the nameless?
BRB.
I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak.
as a descendant of the Vidyadhara. I will fulfill my duty to the Law Fu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Law Fu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Vidyadhara statue.
It looks so much like Don Hong. I wonder if... the statue... is that... Don Hong's brother?
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child. Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, the Law Fu Vidyadhara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the Arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
You scared the heck out of me! For a second I thought you'd annoyed the General. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you. And it turns out the two of you are old buddies. So, what made you suddenly decide to come down from the Express? Aw, how sweet. But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at this point. Anyway, it's great to have you with us, Don Hong.
Imbibitor Lunay's reincarnation. Dong Hong, correct? I've heard your name before.
Why the memories eventually recorded?
Your name was only erased from the public eye. But as the Master Diviner, I know, and should know, all the records of years gone by. Such archives are of great importance in times of need. I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary era of the High Cloud Quintet. To have seen those legends with my own eyes. Your appearance closely matches the depiction in the annals. Does Vidyadhara reincarnation really entail a complete transformation? A new life?
Anything you'd like to ask?
Has coming here triggered your memory? Release your full potential. The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the Ambrosial Arbor.
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes. They may have banished you, but the Luofu is still your home. You're a member of the Express crew, Danheng. Let's settle this matter as soon as possible. Our journey doesn't end here.
I suppose it never will. Alright. The statue of the High Elder has been gradually changed by years of weathering. There are small words engraved near its base. Hearken as arbor roofs and foes nears. We call forth the mighty waters of ancient sea to flood abodes of heaven and quell roots of evil. We etch this in stone for all to heed. Try to feel the great power. Beneath the endless rolling waves, the ancient roots of the arbor blaze. Long dormant they stir and come to life, as if a beast were waking from its strife. The containment mechanism woven by past thrones, the binding that tamed the beast's power known. A fragile net, soon shatter and fall, its decay a warning, heard by one and all. Memories from the past emerge from the darkness, tightly gripping you. The embargo arrived.
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan. General, are you planning to face Pantilia alone?
Alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Oh.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
Why does it say 3 hours? Huh. Well. I'm sorry, what?
These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
If only we had some type of glider.
You scale-gorge waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the 3 talents, the path to the Great Roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the 3 talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
Enemies could be here. Standard.
It's time.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Conflict is continuous.
What a headache. I'll end your misery.
It's time.
I'll see you off.
Follow my charge.
Here is thunder.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
So rude.
Show no mercy.
So you are afraid of me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance at the ready.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Conflict is pitiless.
I'll end your misery.
Battles are chess games. No two are alike. I commend.
Let's wait and see.
Will of preservation.
By letting live in a specific sequence, corresponding recipe can be removed.
This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the 3 talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you mentioned, do you mean these weird-looking stone lanterns?
That's right. From what I recall, we have to touch these stone lanterns in a particular sequence to unlock the seals in this area.
There are abominations up ahead. Careful, everyone.
Gorilla.
Repay.
Great.
Eternal sleep is not the
Dead return!
Oh, monitor monkey.
I'll free you from... Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You chose the wrong
Lance
enemy.
ablaze. Lance forward.
Conflict is pitiless.
Don't mess with me.
I'll see you off.
There's no time to lose. Here is thunder. Time. Show no mercy.
Goodness gracious.
Receive divinity.
1,000 thanks.
What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep.
Dead return! Conflict is pitiless.
Don't mess with me.
Follow my charge. Here is thunder.
What a headache.
There's no time to...
I'm on guard.
You chose the wrong enemy. Bloom.
Thanks. Don't mess with me.
Lance at the ready.
And monkey down.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the sea.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yo.
Nice.
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Ventilia's infiltration, along with
What is this?
Miss March, I would advise you to refrain from interfering with the Vidyadhara.
Huh? The Vidyadhara? You mean these pearls will turn into people?
When the life of a Vidyadhara is over, they return to the ancient sea and form a shell before emerging anew. This is the hatching rebirth cycle.
Oh.
Right away, and all wounds after the previous life will be healed before being incarnated again.
Let's wait.
I command.
That should do, General.
Enough. Don't be nervous, sir. This is a mere formality for me and the Ten Lords Commission. This is of vital importance to the Ambrosial Arbor's field. Safety must be guaranteed.
Quelling the Arbor is the duty of the Vidyadhara.
Keep in mind, this generation cannot afford to repeat the failure of the previous High Elder.
Of course.
The Cloud Knight General and the Ten Lords Commission. They performed regular inspections of Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Running, never.
Repay.
Great.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Time.
Let's see how far along I can get.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I'm on guard.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Nothing major.
That it? There's no time to lose. Here
see.
is thunder.
Don't mess with me.
Nothing major.
Not a scratch. What a head. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
What a headache, indeed.
Who's next? I'll end your misery.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Receive divinity. Conflict is hideous.
Whoa.
1,000 thanks.
Repay.
Don't mess with me.
Oh, auto triggers on cooldown 2 turns. Okay.
I'll end your misery.
Show no mercy.
Eternal stay.
Dead return!
Lance at the ready.
Rebirth.
I'll see you off.
Follow my charge.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Here is thunder.
I'm on guard.
What a headache.
You chose the wrong end. There's no time to lose. Conflict is hideous.
Don't mess with me.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
I do find it interesting.
I'll see you off.
But in a little story bit, now that I'm thinking about it
Receive
more.
divinity. Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Our embassies continuing.
Follow my
To
charge.
use our bat.
I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Show no mercy.
Okay, go as fast as possible.
So you are afraid of me.
You chose the wrong end.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Still like my most powerful damage dealer. I don't know if that's a good sign or.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Not a scratch. Lance at the ready.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is hideous.
What a headache.
Receive divinity.
Nice teamwork.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
I'm on guard.
This thing has just like the most health.
Bloom. 1,000 thanks.
Don't mess with me. chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Show no mercy. Follow my charge.
Here, this thunder!
What a headache.
There's no time to lose.
Lance at the ready.
I'll see you all.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I'm like, is it almost so terrible? It's like, are you almost dead yet?
Don't mess with me.
Conflict is pitiless.
You chose the wrong enemy. Bloom.
What a headache.
Alright. Done and dusted.
A diamond in the rough.
Can't see me. It's hard to smell the mixture of medicines.
Who are you?
Dansban said only the High Elder can enter here.
That traitor is already dead. Who are you? What do you want with the High Elder?
What do I want? I want to see her. See how she's faring. I want to see her.
A mysterious intruder. But that voice is so familiar.
Dragon off in the distance. Okay, so we were up there, and it watered over there, wandered over here. Okay. Oh.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Alright.
I'm on guard.
I'll see you off. Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead return!
Another heavy-duty fight. We haven't had too many of those lately.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among
Wait,
the sea of
god
butterflies.
damn it.
Illusions of the past.
I have completely stopped paying attention.
Receive divinity.
1,000 thanks.
Repay. Bloom.
A foregone conclusion.
Here, this thunder!
Don't mess with me.
Lance at the ready.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Follow my charge.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Conflict is pitiless.
What a headache. chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Here is thunder.
Is that it?
Is that it?
You chose the wrong enemy.
Follow my charge.
Don't mess with me.
Never mess with you.
I'm on guard.
I'll see you off.
What a headache. Who's next?
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
How ominous.
Show no mercy.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward! It's time.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Receive divinity.
Thanks.
Repay.
There's no time to lose.
Conflict is pitiless.
I'll end your misery.
Lance at the ready.
Here is thunder.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I'm on guard.
Alrighty. Minnow.
I command.
A diamond in the rough.
If your people knew that you had brought me here, there would be great unrest.
They will never know. Keep quiet, Inching. This will make us even. I will give you 2 hours. Research what you can. Remember, 2 hours.
I'm a short-lived species. Do you think 2 hours isn't enough? We'll be done.
That's Dan Feng's voice. But what about the other person? It's so familiar.
Huh. Stuck.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different.
I just got lucky on the first one. One. 2. Ah, yes. What's the pattern? Whatever is most annoying.
Okay, let's head to the third seal.
This is the path down. I really should have paid attention to those distances. But hey. So basically, I should have gone da 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 and then back. Instead, I went da whoop up. Not too bad. Just a wee bit out of my own way. Yeah, I wish it. First time an audience behind you. There's no trace of your own figure. Oh, this is actually the way we were supposed to go. But that is also the way we're supposed to go. Oh, fear squeezes your heart like a giant hand. It's in the magic. This one contains strictly forbidden objects in a genre.
The last of the 3 talons is here.
Oh. Oh. I disappeared. Where did I go? I know. It's a mystery. Did I? I somehow completely missed the little wibbly wobbly path. Nothing too special, just pretty much an almost guaranteed fight. How have I wandered off the path? 3, 2, 4, 1.
Beneath the lunar glow adore, Vidyadhara eggs begin to form, and from the ancient sea rebirth, to walk again on solid earth. This mural describes the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth in the luminescent depths, the beginning of self-reincarnation.
This mural is pretty interesting. It looks like time hasn't had any effect on it.
This mural must be related to the others here. It tells the story of the Vidyadhara self-reincarnation, from hatching rebirth in the ancient sea, to the return to that same sea as the cycle begins again.
Hey, do you think this could be related to the seals?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Fair enough. It's tough racking your brains all the time. I'm struggling to keep track.
Two.
What seems to be the problem, Frey? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Oh. Babe. Kid. Something potentially older?
And as the day is almost gone, return alone to water's song. Beneath the waves in silver shell, await new life that time will tell. The worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries. They return to the ancient sea and form a shell, awaiting the next hatching rebirth.
Okay, so that's the last one.
Our people sing the hymn of clouds and dance to water's cherished sounds. And high above the dragon flies, to each is destined different skies. This mural portrays the Vidyadhara young. They acquire knowledge and depart for different places on the Xianzhou, thereby dedicating themselves to serving the Alliance. Our reincarnation's greatest cost, the wisdom of a past life lost, yet through the teachings of our kind, unto the young again consigned. The mural depicts the Vidyadhara being guided by their elder, wiser kin after their rebirth.
Okay. So they're born, or rather reborn. They're being taught by their elders. They set off to become their own person. And then, when their time comes, they return to the sea from which they were formed. That looks like a dragon. Oh.
The reverence to the three talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's fantastic.
There are so many of these eggs just everywhere, and yet no one's hatching.
Hey, Master. Must we really forsake Scalewood Waterscape?
Can you forgive me, Urian?
I cannot say no, Master. I don't feel sentiment in my heart. But there are also feelings I cannot put into words. The senior Vidyadhara say that the Xianzhou offered us this place, that we hail from another world. Is it time to repay them?
It is time to repay them.
Is that a dragon?
March, are you just now noticing it?
We've reached the end.
Oh.
These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talons, the path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
As we'll ever be. So I wouldn't have even ever thought to look. But let's head to the roots of the arbor. It's been a while since I upgraded him. Hold on. Yeah, where is my Dong Hong? He's down here. Alright, oh. Jan Young. Alright. Fascinating.
Has the General of the Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
All of you, ready yourselves. Don Hong, guard my back. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
Fantilia! What is she doing?
Oh boy. Oh.
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power
She
that
just
brought
flicked
the
me.
long life, I will use to bring destruction.
Fantilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
To the finish! Lance of Blaze! Flaming Lance! Forward!
Calm your body and mind.
Allow me to see you off. Victory!
So much bulk with so little bite. Your attacks are futile. This body was born of the Arbor. Whoever else.
That's some strong wind!
Careful.
I'm on guard.
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy.
Time to settle your accounts. Receive divinity.
Timely treatment.
That which is seized must be repaid.
I am the vanguard of the hunt. Vanquish the abomination!
Normal fighting speed is just so slow. But gosh, as if it isn't cinematic.
Lance at the ready.
I'm like, go, little characters,
You
go!
can still walk away. Calm your body. You know nothing of the weight behind. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. Eternal sleep is not the dead will return.
On my command. To victory!
I won't go easy. Pity you chose the way.
Try untangling yourselves from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
Plantaise.
Time to go on the offensive. To the finish. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Or the Shinjo!
Calm your body and mind. Allow me to see you off.
Blood insects. Life finds a way.
I'm on guard. Fracture!
Is that it? Vanquish the abomination!
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy. Pity you chose the wrong enemy. Fine. You know nothing of the weight. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Vantilia, your scheme ends here. To victory!
Calm your body and mind.
Lance at the ready.
Is that it? On my command. Vanquish the abomination!
Allow me to see you off. Abyss flower, bloom, timely treatment. I won't go easy.
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent.
Oh. Oh.
The universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
Divinity. That which is seized must be repaid.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Time for the master
Radiant spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy!
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead will return!
You know nothing of the weight behind. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Oh.
I am the vanguard of the hunt. To victory!
General of the CNG, can your feeble strength survive this calamity?
Unhung! You take it from here!
Think it was over, Ventilia?
A scion of permanence. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the Arbor?
She was mildly perturbed for a moment.
Abyss flower, blue.
Oh.
1,000 thanks.
Oh.
Calm your body.
On my command. Or the Shinju!
Receive divinity.
Nice teamwork.
You can still walk away. I won't go easy.
Shine, celestial spheres.
Abyss flower, blue. Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead will return!
That which is seized must be repaid. Time to settle your accounts.
Okay. Yeah. I'm married, little one. Okie dokie doke.
Receive divinity.
Timely treatment. Leave the rest to me. Stand down.
Fracture! Lance
Mantelia, your
ablaze!
scheme ends here.
Flaming lance! Forward!
Vanquish the abomination!
I'm fine.
Shine, celestial spheres.
You know nothing of the weight behind. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. You can still walk away.
Abyss flower, blue.
Timely treatment.
On my command. Or the Shinju!
Time for radiant spirit.
Heed my word. Show no mercy!
I'm on guard. Fracture!
chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep is not the dead will return!
A foregone conclusion.
Vanquish the abomination!
I won't lose you. Allow me to see you off.
Show me the celestial spheres.
Receive divinity. 1,000 thanks. That which is seized must be repaid. Nothing major.
Nothing major, he says.
I am the vanguard of the hunt. Victory!
Defend the weak.
Leave the rest to me. Stand down.
There we go.
This flower, blue.
On my command. Still angst to you, Fantilia? So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them.
Oh.
I'm afraid you won't have a chance. It is time to put an end to this.
I'm fine.
Summon the lightning arm to illuminate the flowers.
Out of ideas, Fantilia?
Eternal sleep is not the dead will return!
You know nothing of the weight behind his power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Wow. Chick is extra.
Hold your body. Receive divinity.
Timely treatment.
Vanquish the abomination!
You're wasting your time.
Trifling.
It is time to put an end to this.
Abyss flower, blue. Eternal sleep is not the dead will return! That which is seized must be repaid.
Seems you need to experience some hardship. I won't lose you.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
Is that it?
Lance up the ready. To the finish.
Victory!
Home your body.
You know nothing of the weight behind. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Allow me to see you off.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance!
Oh, she's going down.
Okay.
Receive divinity.
Nice teamwork.
Or the Shinjo!
Time for the radiant spirit. Heed my word.
Show no mercy!
I won't believe you. Pity, you chose the wrong enemy. Abyss flower, blue. That which is seized must be repaid. The dead will return!
I love this scene. Very solid.
Form your body and mind. You know nothing of the weight behind. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Vantilia, your scheme and coup, victory!
Allow me to see you off. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
I won't go easy.
A foregone
Or the Shinjo!
I'm on guard.
Oh my gosh. So close. I was hoping he did it.
Forgive my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of certain death is for my next trick. I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into forms of the great Nanook. Let's start with this arrogant Cienjo general.
Oh. Down to 1 HP. Oh yes, when you're winning, but they have to win.
I wonder if the transformation of the Cienjo General into a Void Ranger would cast the Law Fu back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
He has you right where he wants you.
Do it!
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Cienjo is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Vantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain.
Bruh.
Vantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung stabbed you, I was scared to death.
Is Playa still alive?
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction. Still...
Vantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
Oh.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
And the Fuzon and the Cloud Knights arrive. Starship is ready to take us away. Thank goodness we have somebody who can see the future to keep an eye on things.
A few games of chess will while away the time.
In the next excuse me. You want me deceased? Very much alive, thanks. Your words are merely melodies and to distinguish this autocorrect is a little more bit. Here's your I worked hard to get your contact details. Yeah, no trouble. Past. Oh, no, let's see how I've been able to help you. Like, flatter me, I usually tell the stories on the stage and sleep this early. Oh, is this... they come back to life, just kill them again. Defeat the Master Disciples. C-dubs. Nope, Chunyon. Oh boy. Noise. Sugar, oh so sweet. Okay. Got super lucky. Only a small handful of things made noise. Fantastic. Alright.
Dad is an ace pilot! He finished the Gray Sky route in 12 parsecs!
What you selling, Rando? Cool. And that was the Topclouded Towerthrust. It had a weird name. Trial of the Equilibrium can be done another time. Wow. I'll see you next time. The tree still bloomed. Is that a bad thing? I guess only time will tell. Bye.